Okay, babies, let's talk about high value women mindset because it's 2024 and I feel like some of you guys are still learning how to be that high value woman. You want to value yourself, you want to be that high value woman, this is the video for you because in this video, I'm going to tell you 9 mindsets that we need to have as women to be high value women. Now, I personally follow these things. I was a person, I used to never follow these things and I always used to, especially when I was like 19, 18, I used to think all of this was bullshit. But now being 24, I can tell you this has changed my life. These mindsets have literally changed me. I went from being a tiny little girl to being a woman. And I'm gonna share these tips, these mindsets with you guys so that I can help you guys be the high value women that you guys want to be. So let's get into this video. Let's not waste time. Mindset number 1, I determine my value. What do I mean by this? Do not ever let a man determine your value. You need to know what your value is. As a woman, I feel like a lot of things in this day and age, I feel like our value is based on what people think about us. Like if I'm pretty, according to beauty standards, according to society, or what people think about us, honey, let's stop there. You determine how beautiful you are. You decide what you gotta do with your life. You decide who you are, not your ex-boyfriend who called you ugly and fat, because you're beautiful in your own way. The minute you start measuring your value according to everyone else's opinions, you are already losing in this life. Imagine you having a daughter. I always think this. What if my daughter did this? Whenever I do something dumb or I'm about to do something dumb, I'm always like, what if my daughter did this? How would I react? Do not ever let anything else other than yourself determine your value. I set my own value. I set my own standards. I set everything because this is my life. This is who I am. You determine your value. Everyone else's opinions, what everyone else thinks about you. If you think you're a 10, you're a 10. If someone else thinks you're a 4, forget it. Because according to their eyes, you're a 4. According to your eyes, you're a 10. Mindset number 2, no attachments. No attachments or low attachments. Now, I know, being women, we get attached to things very easily. It's very common, and I feel you. We get attached to boys, we get attached to friends, we get attached to a lot of things because it's just in our nature. It's normal, but it's time to change. Just because people think it's normal doesn't mean it has to be normal. We don't have to be normal. We could be extraordinary. So do not set any attachments towards anything, especially people. Honestly, not even just especially people, to anything. Now, I know the only attachment that you're allowed to have is towards your pet. You could be attached to your pet and that's about it. Not have any other attachments to other people. Do not have high expectations from other people because trust me, when you expect a lot, you get disappointed way more. Do not ever have attachment to anything. The minute you learn detachment, the minute you master detachment, you'll be winning in this life. Mindset number 3, no fear rejection. Do not be afraid of rejection. I know a lot of girls are afraid of rejection. Rejection from a job, rejection from a guy, rejection from a group of friends. Do not be afraid of rejection because you are that woman. This is something I personally dealt with. I was so afraid of rejection. I was so afraid of failure. I was so afraid of hearing the word no because I was so not used to hearing the word no. By the time I grew up, while growing up, transforming from teenage years, 18 to 24, I have learned that you will come across rejection a lot of times. That's why you need to learn how to take rejection. You need to be okay with rejection. Now, one of the rejection therapies that I actually saw is going outside. I don't know if you want to try this or not, but I tried it and it worked for me. I basically went up to someone and started speaking to them. This was so out of my comfort zone. I was like, you know what? Let me just go up to these girls and talk to them if they want to hang out. I was like, okay, first of all, in my head, before, at the very beginning, I was like, hey, no, I'm gonna do that. Like, why the fuck would I walk up to someone and be like, hey, do you want to be my friend? I knew they were gonna say no. I walked up to them. I was like, hey, do you want to be my friend? I'm new to the city. I don't know anyone. Do you want to be my friend? And guess what happened? We're following each other on Instagram. We're friends. We are literally friends. And in my head, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get rejected by these beautiful, pretty, sexy girls. What happened? I didn't get rejected. I became friends with them and I'm close friends with 2 of those girls. Out of 4 girls, I'm close with 2 of those girls. Not ever, what the hell is on my head? Do not ever be afraid of rejection because you never know what's gonna happen. Rejection is a normal thing. It's a part of your life. You need to get used to being rejected. I mean, hey, there are so many guys who are getting rejected every single day by women. There's nothing wrong with being rejected, girls. There is nothing. Go get that job. Don't be afraid of rejection. Tell your crush you like him. Don't be afraid of rejection. Give it a shot. Because the worst thing that could happen is you get an answer, no. That's it. The worst thing that could happen is get rejected. And there's nothing wrong with that. Number 4, take it or leave it mindset. Now, this is specifically for friendships, actually even work life and relationships. Take it or leave it. Let them love you the way you are. That is, if you're not toxic. Let them love you the way you are. Let them have you the way you are. You do not have to change for a woman. You don't have to change for a man. You do not have to change for a person. You do not have to change for your boss. Let them like you the way that you are. Let them accept you for who you are if you're a normal person, if you're not toxic. Take it or leave it. You like what I bring to the table? Good. You don't like what I bring to the table? The door is right there. Please leave. Because the minute women start changing for people according to how people are in their lives, you start losing the game in life as a woman. Take it or leave it. Present the best version of yourself. If they don't like it, forget it. Leave it. Leave it. You do not like my attitude? Bye-bye. You do not like that I'm earning more than you? Bye-bye. You do not like that I have a really good mouth and I could talk back to you and hurt your feelings and break your bones with just my tongue? With just my words? Leave. No problem. Your mama doesn't like that I'm wearing shorts? Bye-bye. Your friend doesn't like that I go to the club? Bye-bye. Your daddy doesn't like that I have short hair or I have tattoos? Bye-bye. Take it or leave it. Because trust me, there will be somewhere out there in this world that who will accept you for who you are. Do not settle just because you're too impatient to wait. Mindset number 5, put yourself first. I don't even have to explain this. Put yourself first. It doesn't matter if you have kids, a family, a husband. Put yourself first. Most women lose themselves after marriage. Did you guys know that? They lose themselves. They're not pretty anymore. They don't feel confident anymore. They don't look after themselves because they don't put themselves first. And if you're one of those women, change it. You still have time. Change that. Put yourself first. A woman who puts herself first is a woman who's at peace. A woman who does not put herself at first, by the time she's at the age of 70, 80, she's just gonna be like, oh my goodness, what do I do in my life? I've served my kids and my husband and my job my entire life, my parents my entire life. What have you done for yourself? You came to this world alone. You'll go alone. No one's gonna do things for you. You gotta do them yourself. Put yourself first. And the last one is quality, not quantity mindset. That means having a lot of friends and having a lot of suitors, having a lot of people chase you ain't shit. It isn't. Quality, on the other hand. You have 2 friends and a person you know has 10 friends. If your set of friends are good quality, in the sense they're honest, they don't betray you, they don't talk bad about you, the normal people who has ambitions, who has goals in their lives, you're winning compared to the person who has 10 friends with no ambitions, talking shit about each other, gossiping about each other. The men who are chasing you, if idiots are chasing you, that's not something to brag about. But if one good man, a high value man, is chasing you and wants to be with you, now that's some shit right there. You're winning. You gotta understand quality over quantity. A lot of you guys want to have a lot of friends, a lot of things, a lot of bags, a lot of everything. But y'all don't look at the quality of it. And that's the problem. That's when you guys start crying, oh my goodness, this happened to me, that happened to me. Yada yada. Shut up. It's your own fault. You have the opportunity to change things in your life and you're sitting there crying in your bed with ice cream and tears rolling down your face. Honey, in this lifetime, we can change every single thing. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 10, you could be 15, you could be 25, you could be 35, you could be freaking 80. You have the chance to change every single thing in your life. It all depends on you, if you want to do it or not. So it's up to you. It's up to you. All I can do is give you guys all of these mindsets that has helped me. And I really hope that this goes into your head and you guys start changing the way you do things. Because honey, trust me, there's nothing more sexier than a high value woman who knows her worth, who follows all of these mindsets. because that's what makes a high value woman. Anyways, you guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Leave a comment down below. I'll really appreciate it. So yeah,